So why is it okay to not know what you want to do in your life? Because at the point when you decide that you don't know what you want to do in your life, you open yourself to 1,000 possibilities, and then you can try random things and maybe you like one of them. Hey guys, I'm still trying to find a good place to record the videos in the new house, and I don't think this is the one, but I'm still gonna make a video nevertheless. I was thinking about what I would really like to talk about, and one thing came to my mind, that how we humans always think that we're feeling the wrong things, and how the half of the time that we're spending with ourselves is in repressing the thoughts and the emotions that we feel. So today I wanted to talk about why is it okay to not know what you want in your life. Professional wise, marriage wise, whatever different things you don't know what you want to do in your life, it's alright. And I'll tell you now why. So I don't know if you guys remember when you were children. I hope you got to experience that part of your childhood where one day you would want to become a doctor, and then the next day you want to become a firefighter, and then the third day you wanted to become a singer, and then you went outside, you turned a rock around and you found, I don't know, insects, and you were like, oh, I want to study biology or whatever. And then at that age, nobody forced you to make a decision. Everybody was so excited every day when you said something else. Like your parents would be like, oh, he's gonna become a doctor, or oh, he wants to be a policeman, or whatever. And nobody made any pressure on you to decide. And then maybe you got to your teenage years, before high school, college, and then your parents kind of forced you to make a decision, even though maybe you didn't know what you want to do, but they just picked randomly anything from your interests, and they just kind of decided for you, and they pushed you into the school. And when we grow up, the attitude of the grown-ups towards us changes entirely. They start forcing us to make a decision of what we want to do in our lives. And when we make a decision, because they invest money in our decisions and time, and it's a lot of ego problems here where your parents connect their success with your success. So if you one day wake up and you say, oh, I actually realized that I don't really want to be a doctor, your parents want to kill you. Okay, things get worse in time. So in case you have a family and you get married and you kind of depend on the money that you're getting from a certain job, you're not allowed to change that job, because then where are you going to get the money? You see how we're getting into the state where we're not allowed to change our minds anymore, which is a natural thing. I mean, like, the lifespan of a human being now is around 80 years. And ever since you're 18 up to 80, you're not allowed to change your mind? No. I mean, so many things are gonna interest you throughout your life, and you're gonna change that. You're gonna find new hobbies, and sometimes maybe these things are gonna be the things that you want to make your new profession. Or maybe you just become a housewife. The fact that certain things are hurting you, think that are hurting the people around you, your parents, your spouse, your children, that's why you start suppressing your basic instincts. Sometimes it depends on what kind of person you are, and maybe you're gonna love the same thing throughout your whole life and be very passionate about it, but maybe you're a different kind of a person. If you get to the point where you think that you don't know what you want to do in your life. 100% behind that is you forcing yourself to be something and not allowing yourself to look at any other different thing. So why is it okay to not know what you want to do in your life? Because at the point when you decide that you don't know what you want to do in your life, you open yourself to 1,000 possibilities, and then you can try random things, and maybe you like one of them, maybe you don't like any of them, and then you try another 100 things, and maybe you like something. But you see, I had the same problem. I was the kind of a child when I said to my parents, I don't know, I was born in Croatia and I was really good with languages, and when I started studying English, I showed my grades to my parents, and I actually had better grades in English than in Croatian. And my parents said, "Oh my god, you're gonna be a teacher." And whatever I did really good, my parents said, "Okay, you're gonna be a musician. Okay, you're gonna be a singer. Oh, you're gonna be an opera singer." So they kind of forced these decisions on me. And then after a while, I was kind of, I don't want to do anything. Like, just you leave me alone, you know, because I am a person, I'm good in a lot of things. Like, kind of whatever I put my energy in, I get really good with it, because I do it with passion. I don't do it with I don't do it because I need to do it. Like, whatever I really like, I kind of take it and then I suck it dry. Like, I become really good at it. I don't want to spend my whole life doing one thing because I'm good at it. Like, it needs to be something that fulfills my soul. So in order to know what you want to do, you need to just annul everything. Just no. Today I'm not doing anything, and I'm maybe just gonna be lying in my bed and waiting until inspiration comes to me. It's okay to not know what you want to do in your life, because life should be more as a garden of wonders, where you wake up every day and you see a new wonder, and maybe you want to spend next 10 years doing that wonder, maybe 50, maybe only 15 minutes. But forcing yourself to decide upon something and make that thing an ultimate decision, it's unreal. It's unreal. I was thinking, if we humans were to live 500 years, I would change my profession every 50 years. And I could be so many things. Could be so many different things. I am so sad that life is so short, because I would probably be changing my career all the time. And it would be a thing that would be very fulfilling to me. It might not be fulfilling to other people. Maybe we're all different and there is no right or wrong answer into this. But whatever you feel, it's okay. It's alright. You don't have to feel bad because you spent your last 10 years studying something and now you decided that it's not your cup of tea. Because 20 years ago, you weren't the same person you are now. So why would you be doing the same things? It's kind of definition of madness, isn't it? To spend the next 10 years doing something you don't like because the person you were 10 years ago decided that, you know, this is the thing. Maybe now this is not the thing anymore. I'm looking at myself as well in the last 10 years of my life, how many times I've changed completely, entirely, to the point I don't even know the old Anna Maria. Like, who the hell is this person? And then why am I not allowed to change my career? Even if I'm gonna send my life to shit, this is my right. Of course, if you have dependents, you might do these things more carefully, but you can still do them. Because if you're not true to yourself, if you're not true to what you're feeling, it's not a life worth living in the end. life should be one big adventure, and if life is one big adventure, you just hop from one slide to another, and maybe stick around a slide that you like particularly for some time, but not force yourself to stick to something that doesn't feel right anymore for you. It's like you're a child and your feet are growing and you stick to the same shoe size that you had 3 years ago. It hurts. Allow yourself to be free, and it's okay if you don't know what you want to do in your life. You can be anything or nothing, but you still deserve love.